It was December 12th, 2005, when I had received a phone call from the police informing me that my 16-year-old son, JR, they had found him in a ditch. And he was on his way to the hospital by ambulance, and that I need to get there very quickly. When I arrived, by the time I arrived, my son was already in a drug-induced coma. And I had no idea that this was coming or what had happened. It was 4 months earlier. I had taken my son to our family doctor, the same doctor I went to when I was pregnant with him and been through his entire life with him. I had taken him to the doctor because he wasn't feeling right. He thought he was maybe depressed. He wasn't sure, how he felt. And the doctor made a decision that we should put him on an antipsychotic medication. Prozac, I believe, was the medication. And I had heard all the stories about what could happen with teenagers and suicide. And I immediately brought that up. I immediately brought up my concerns and my wishes to not really have him on this drugs. But the doctor assured me that this was the best thing that we should do. He assured me, since he had been with JR his entire life, that he was going to monitor him, and promised me that nothing was going to happen. So here we are. 4 months later, I spent 31 hours holding my baby, helping him through the coma, through the vomiting, through the hallucinations. 31 hours later, for him to finally fall asleep on his own. And during that 31 hours, all I could do was pray. And I asked God, please, help save my son's life, number one. Please don't let him die. He is my world. The second thing is, how can I help prevent any other child or any other mother to go through what I went through for 31 hours? And that was my entire prayer throughout the 31 hours. Well, they put him in rehab, and it turned out he had intentionally taken 69 Tylenol PMs with the intention to end his life. And he never could tell me why he really felt he needed to do that. While he was going through his rehab, I still wanted to figure out what went wrong. How do we stop this? How do we never allow this to happen to another child or another mother, another father? It was 3 months later. A girlfriend of mine told me we were going to get up, we were going to go to church, and after church she said, let's go out to eat. And funny thing happened. I went to go in the restaurant, rush in the restaurant, hurry up and get a table, Sunday morning crowd. And I happened to walk in front of a vehicle with a gentleman, with a kind gentleman, let me go, wave, thank you. And that started a new adventure in my life. That gentleman happened to be Dr. Michael Cody. We, through attraction, honestly, ended up talking to one another, and I found out he was a pediatric chiropractor, which I never even knew there was a thing called pediatric chiropractor. And we developed a relationship, and eventually I opened up to him about what I had been through just 3 months earlier. And he and that he wanted to take my son in under his care. And he did. And part of the rehab program, ironically, horribly, is putting the kids back on the antipsychotic medication, which kept me extremely afraid and on edge, and sleep with the phone next to my head every day, every night. The greatest gift that I received from chiropractic and the chiropractic care that Dr. Cody did for my son was 3 months after he started care. He came to me, he put his arms around me, and he goes, "Mom, I want you to know I weaned myself off the medication, and I am never, ever going to take any medication again." The happiest notes about this entire story is 8 months after we met, Dr. Cody and I became husband and wife. And another happy, beautiful note is my 16-year-old son, now 20, has a beautiful baby boy named Jesse, that he is so thankful to be with every day. And he gives the credit, and I give the credit to the chiropractic care that he received. So now it is my passion and my mission to work alongside my husband, share my story, and if I can save one child and one parent, that is my mission.